Hello and welcome to day 3 of our online essential oil masterclass. We're halfway through after today. Oh my goodness. I hope you're learning lots and I'm really excited to share with you the last 3 days. So today we're going to look at 2 of my favorite blends from the from the mood management kit. That being Balance, the grounding blend, and Lavender Peace, the restful blend. Now these 2 I use without a doubt every day. When I first started using the oils, I used to use the 2 of them together as my perfume. Now I don't reach for that as much, but it is a blend that I'll reach for when I'm needing comfort and when I'm needing grounding. So just grab your bottle of Balance and take the lid off that. Close your eyes down and take a really nice, long, slow, deep breath. And you may even like to do a drop into the palm of your hand, rubbing your hands together and creating, pardon me, a cup, closing your eyes down and just breathing in this gorgeous oil. So Balance, the grounding blend. I use this in most times where I'm feeling overwhelmed or anxious. I use it just to bring me back into my body. So I've also used it, I've been into Sydney and Brisbane a couple of times in the last couple of months, and I find that city's really overwhelming with everyone's energies. So what I was doing is of a morning, I was getting my Balance, mix it in with a coconut oil and rubbing it into the soles of my feet to keep me grounded. Even though in those places I couldn't get out and ground myself in nature, I was using the oil to do that. So let me tell you what is actually in the Balance blend. So it's already got coconut oil in it, so it is safe just to use straight from the bottle. I, however, usually dilute it even further just because I like to get the most out of my oils. So it has got spruce, camphor, boswellia, tannissum, chamomile, and osmanthus in it. So it's a beautiful blend, and I tell you what, it's just so great for bringing you back into your body. So it's one that I will often do my aromatic dressing with in the morning as well. It's one that's quite often in the diffuser. I do love a long hot bath, so I get some Epsom salts. Quite often Balance is what I will put into my blend, actually, and Lavender Peace as well if I'm needing some real true relaxation. So probably just 2 drops of each into some Epsom salts, chuck that in the bath for it to dissolve, and then just reaping the benefits of it. So the thing I love about the oils is not only do they have all their practical uses, they also have emotional meanings as well, which is where I'm really drawn to a lot of the time with the oils. So sometimes I'll reach into my box and intuitively pick something out and go, oh, why have I got that? And then I'll go to my book and actually look up the meaning, the emotional meaning of that oil and go, oh, that's why I'm needing that at the moment. So I just thought I'd share with you the emotional meaning of the Balance. So it's primarily a combination of tree oils and roots. Trees live in the present moment. They're not in a hurry and they are stable. Balance's soft energy is excellent for calming overactive children who have difficulty settling down. Absolutely. So just as a side note, I quite often use it with the kids. So my little boy, he has a tendency to get quite rowdy and emotional when he's feeling overwhelmed. So what I usually do is pop a couple drops in the bath for him into some Epsom salts to dissolve, put him in the bath, and it calms him right down. The other day, I couldn't get him in the bath. I couldn't get the oil onto him. He was having a bit of a tanty. He wanted mum and screaming was going on. So what I did was just did the drop into my hands. And I sat with him on the couch and he laid his head across my lap. And I just had one hand on the front of his head and one hand on his neck. And just with that, the power of the touch and just the aroma from that, it was enough to calm him down. Within about 5 minutes, he was just laying there placidly on the couch, having gone from a screaming mess not long before. So back to the emotional meaning. So it's also a wonderful remedy for those who need to reconnect with their roots. Balance strengthens a connection with the lower body and with the earth. These connections are especially important when the upper faculties have been overused due to excessive thinking, speaking, or spiritual activity. Yeah, it really does just bring you back into center, back into your body, back into the present moment. So balance is especially suited for personalities who seek to escape from life through disconnection or disassociation. These individuals may avoid long-term commitments in work or relationships, preferring instead to drift. This blend reminds individuals that to realise their true dreams and desires, they must stay focused on a goal until it is actualised in the physical world. Balance teaches true perseverance by assisting individuals in staying present with a specific plan or idea until it's embodied. Providing inner strength and fortitude, balance teaches individuals to ground their energy and to manifest their vision with the patience of a tree. So there you have it. So this little book I picked up from one of the websites, which I can give you the details of. If you're interested, just pop a comment in and I can let you know. So on that website, I order tools such as books. I order my rollers, my spray bottles and things like that as well. Accompanying the book is also, pardon me, there's an emotional wheel as well, which is really helpful in looking at, so there's positive emotions and there's also negative emotions. So as an example, you can go to, let's go to anger and let's go to angry, like feeling really angry, and that oil is cardamom. So I'll just show you angry, really angry, and then we've got cardamom, and then all different oils for different emotional needs. I use the oils every single day to manage my emotional state and that of the kids as well, which to me has been such a game changer. As someone that suffered from anxiety and depression throughout life, these have been so amazing. I really wish that I had them in those times in my life where I was going through those periods of anxiety and depression. Now, when I feel something coming up, I can reach for an oil and work with the oil to work through the emotion. So it's really given me another avenue instead of having to seek over-the-counter medications, which I didn't find very effective anyway, but that's my personal experience. So the other oil I wanted to share with you today was Lavender Peace, the Restful Blend. Now, I fell in love with this the first time I smelt it. So it's a blend predominantly of lavender. So just take the lid off your bottle, close your eyes down and take a nice, long, slow, deep breath. When I smell Lavender Peace, to me, it's just like that real sense of I'm safe, I can let go, I can relax, I can just be where I'm at right now. So Lavender Peace goes in my diffuser. It's sprinkled on my pillow at night before bed. It's quite often one that I'll put into the bath when I need to relax and calm down. Pardon me. Yeah, I just love it. And if I am feeling quite tense or overwhelmed or uptight, it is one that I'll often reach for as well. Or if I wake up during the night and my mind's racing, what I usually do is just do a drop onto my wrist and I'll lay in bed and just smell. And then I find normally within no time I'm back asleep, which is great. So again, it's a blend. It's got lavender, it's got cedarwood, hoewood, ylang ylang, marjoram, Roman chamomile, vetiver, vanilla bean extract, and Hawaiian sandalwood. So 99.9% of the time I dilute it. And yeah, and like I mentioned at the start, in the very beginning, Balance and Lavender Peace was what I was using as my perfume. I just loved the combination, and I still do love it a lot. I'm just not finding that I need it as much as what I was back in the day. So Lavender Peace, I'll just read a little bit out of the emotions for you. So it has a powerful effect on the mind and heart. It is a uniquely calming blend that invites individuals to relinquish feelings of stress, anxiousness, and being overwhelmed. Lavender Peace can support those who struggle with an overactive mind pardon me, and an inability to unwind. From feelings of responsibility to feelings of worry. Lavender Peace assists in quietening the mind, releasing agitation, and inviting calm. Sorry about that, I just had a tickle in my throat that I had to get rid of. So as you can see, like, the oils can be used for so many different things, and for me it's the emotional impact that's had the greatest effect. So being able to have these on hand to manage my physical and emotional state in any given moment has been priceless. There's no price I could put on that. And doTERRA also do have a whole emotional aromatherapy range as well. So pre-mixed blends to go with pardon me, different emotions. So there's peace, there's console, forgive, passion, cheer, and motivate. So if you'd like any more information on any of those, just pop that into the comments as well, and I can get that for you. So I'm going to leave it there for day 3. I hope you got something out of today's class. I'd love to hear what that was, what you learnt, what you're looking forward to trying with those 2 beautiful oils. And I'll see you back in here tomorrow for day 4. Thanks, and I'll see you later.